Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel, and today kudos. Gotta give EA kudos right about now. Totally unexpected. Didn't think that EA would have it in them to be giving away stuff, especially with them launching or rolling out the EA Access platform. I do believe it's on the Xbox, where they're more or less doing a counterpart to PlayStation Now. And with that, I never thought I would ever hear the words EA and free and 3 and games in the same sentence, but they managed it. I managed to get my greedy, avaricious hands on all 3 of them for all 3 platforms, and I've got to get into this game. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. I mean, the look of the game wasn't enticing to me at all. Although I heard it was a shooter, and although I heard it had a cult following, I had no interest in this game at all. It's just the thing of how it looks, and I've always stated that gameplay I hold above looks on a game. I hold gameplay above graphics every time, and I don't even listen to my own advice. Slap on the wrist for me. But let's get into the gameplay. And here we are in what I can best describe as survivor mode. It's a 10-wave survivor mode in Plants vs Zombies. There's different game modes within the game. I downloaded this quite late at night, so I wasn't really too corpus mentis, as it were, to actually play the game to its fullest. So I just decided just to do a couple of survival games to feature on the channel. And the best way I can describe this game upon first playing it in 2 words: charming and beguiling. It just has a charm about it, you know, and it's one of those shooters that anybody can play. You know, I can put this game in front of my grandkids, I can put this game in front of my nieces and nephews and stuff, and have no issues in terms of the shooter mentality. Because the one thing about this game is that there's not a lot of actions or commands you can give to the character you're playing as. There's no crouch, there's no roll, there's no hiding or anything like that. It's just run, jump, point, yes, no, and more or less your pickups, your special weapons, which you will unlock as your points increase. As you can see, I've got a potato mine. A potato mine. I've got that as my basic loadout at the minute. But I must say, you know, upon playing this game, I can totally understand why people love the game so much. It is a funny game to play, and this game reminds me a lot of another game which, to me, it should be ported over to the PS4 as soon as possible, and that game is Gotham City Imposters. It just has that comedic value, the same type of comedic value in the game, and it's best described as well as a laugh out loud shooter. You know, it's one of those shooters that I defy you to be raging in this game. It's a rageless game. You cannot rage in this game. You cannot rage in this game. If you rage in this game, your heart is totally cold, man. Totally. Because the way how these characters look is like, when I first started playing, I was just literally just looking around. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I just found it kind of charming, the way how the plants that I'm basically growing is helping me and helping me regain my health and shit. You know, it's just so nice. It's just a nice game to play, really and truly. But yeah, I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank EA for, you know, giving us 3 free games to play. I think, in all total honesty, it should be something that happens every year. It doesn't have to be with every single company or developer, but there should be one company or one developer for the year as a mark of thanks for all the support that we've given them to give us a game. It doesn't even have to be 3 games across all the PlayStation platforms. It could just be the 1 game. I'll be satisfied with that, because when you check it, you know, this game, when I looked in the PS Store, it was worth £35. I don't know how much it's worth online with game.co.uk or whatever you got, or Amazon. I don't know how much they are retailing the game for on those websites. But when you check it, for the price that you are saving, that's more or less like a PlayStation Plus subscription for the year, pretty much. So, you know, it's a good gesture on EA's part, and I think it's something that should be adopted by all the other companies as well. You know, you don't have to push the boat out too tough, but you know, 'tis the season to be jolly and all of that. You know, we are in the festive season, and it's a time for families to get together. You know, if only once for the year, when everyone gets together and just chill out and relax and reflect and stuff like that, and be entertained, I guess. You know, with something that everyone can play, because computer games, video games are, it is a niche market, and it is in the mainstream, but there are a percentage of people that just does not play video games. And you know, introducing some games, I mean, even myself, who's an avid gamer, a game like this would have been way off the radar. I would not have picked up this game in a million years, simply because of the way it just looked. But like I said, I need to take my own advice and go for the gameplay and make my own decision based upon that. But as for Need for Speed, I haven't played that. Mirror's Edge, I haven't played that, but I've downloaded them all, so I'll probably give them a go. But right about now, I'm really liking PvZ, Plants vs Zombies. I'm really liking it at the moment. It looks a whole lot of fun. It plays fun as well, and it feels good to play. The vibration settings are just right with the weapons, you know. Although it's set in a comedic kind of fashion, it's like the weapons you are using has some kick to them through the vibrator, through the vibrations. No, that's a different channel, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, yeah, that's more or less it, you know. Got 25 seconds left to go, and we are gonna basically get to wiping out the remnants of all these zombies, and we'll be out of here pretty soon. So it's with that, I want to say thank you to EA. Yeah, thank you for giving us 3 games. It was a welcome surprise and a welcome addition to my game collection. Yeah, many thanks for that. But anyway, that's just my way of thanks and my way of introduction to the game. So it's with that, I'm gonna bid all you guys adieu for now. You know the crew, whatever the game, console, genre, happy gaming, that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. And until I catch you on the next one, Magan.